Hello and welcome to today's episode of Amesies Corner. What I have here to show you is this 2011 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Now I remember the cruisers that this is trying to copy back in the day, the original Land Cruiser. And like everything seems to be nowadays automotive, what is old is new again. This is a unique vehicle on the road. This is going to be another one of those crossover SUVs like the Pilot, except I would say this is more faithful to the original truck that the Land Cruiser was based on. Like for instance, this has a full truck-like frame underneath it. This one has rock rails and all that on it. I'm not sure if they all come with that or if this is a special Toyota racing designed version of this truck. The solid rear axle like the old ones used to have, but they've got that Toyota Tundra front suspension on them, independent front suspension. That gives a better ride, makes them safer on the highways, less tippy. Sway bars work better with independent suspension than they do with, say, a solid axle, especially in the front. Now, this pretty unique interior. Let's see, it's got the double doors. This have double doors. Yeah, that's how it opens up to get in. Kind of reminds me of the old Mazda RX-8 doors. Interior, hose out interior. Things are kind of meant to be run through the mud and washed out. This is the kind of vehicle that's meant to go through the cabbage. Some neat stuff it's got. It's got the compass, clock, and this is what's called an inclinometer. This tells you how steep you're climbing or what kind of angle you're going, left to right. It also will tell you G-forces. Neat driver information panel. Kind of neat color coded. Would think it would have more hose out seats. It's kind of weird that they would have such soft plush seats in it and hose out carpets, but I'm sure they clean up nice. Automatic. I know these come with a 5-speed. They got power inverters. I see a lot of this. Toyota does this a lot. They put a power inverter so you can plug whatever you want up to 400 watts. You know, a TV, small TV into that, or maybe some small power tools. Diff Lock, that's pretty cool. That locks the differentials. I'm not sure if it does both or just the rear. Probably rear, that's probably what RR means. Hit that button and you lose the differential ability. Like for on-road, one wheel wants to turn faster than the other. The outside wheel turns farther. But when you're off-road, it can't tell the difference between turning or stuck in the sand or the mud, so you hit that button. It locks that up and gets you out of some sticky situations. Yeah. Let's take a quick look under the hood. Now this has a 4-liter V6 in it. Really big engine actually. In a little truck like this, little 4-liter, this thing gets up and goes, I bet. These have about 260 horsepower. Nothing to sneeze at in a little crossover. Although I'm not sure we call these crossovers. This thing's probably a little more faithful to the original, but anyhow, until tomorrow, unless you're in something like this, keep it out of the cabbage.